next. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double. Stepping in now, Jose Perella, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that misses 1-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball two now. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Payoff pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed 1-1. And he misses 2-1. This is foul right side.
It's a big at-bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's two outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And coming to the plate now. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Standing in now, Yonhever Solarte. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. This is a foul ball.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. In now, number 21. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box, Matt Strom. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
1-0.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez on the move, and that retires the side. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Stepping in now, Jose Pirela. He swings and grounds it to short. Seager has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman number 4.
Here's Will Myers.
Will Myers.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Kershaw's ready. 2-0 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
As he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Eric Ibar is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind. 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And another foul ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Number 21 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. And a fastball Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Into the box, Clayton Richard, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Richard.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Center fielder,
and that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
Margot.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Manuel Margot is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. 2-0. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Here's Will Myers.
Leading out for the Padres,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor has it in his tracks. 1 away.
right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jan Hervis Solarte.
Standing in now, Jan Hervis Solarte, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now pitch the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Some action out in the bullpen. Look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Here's Eric Ibar now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Stepping in now, number 21, as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Corey Spangenberg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Richard, number 15, Corey Spangenberg.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, hitless in 3 at-bats. And there's ball 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Going for strikeout number 15. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, he really needs it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Travis Wood enters now in a mop-up role. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. In now, Manuel Margot. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. Could be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Jose Perillo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner, and that misses for ball 4. Into the box, Will Myers, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Not close. It's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
It is so nice, Matt, to win that home opener. You know the next day the crowd is going to be hyped. Everybody's talking baseball in the city, and now you're back for Game 2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 4, Will.
Here's Will Myers. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now a fastball as he at the plate. Chris. Jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Standing in now, Hervis Solarte. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Jabari Blash. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed. And jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. Here's Eric Ibar now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Down the third baseline. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball. 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Austin Hedges comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Number 64 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Forsythe. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Corey Spangenberg will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Taylor will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box, Will Myers. Snap throw from the catcher.
Myers.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. In now, Jabari Blash. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Eric Ibar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted into center field. Ethier's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he... Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Number 64 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Manuel Margot is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Will Myers as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball. Couple of time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Into the box now, Yohanrvis Solarte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Bounced down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And there's ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he's just rolling right now. And even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Another 2-2 offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Eric Ivar is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's going to add. Look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Austin Hedges is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Ethier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. In now, Corey Spangenberg. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Stepping in now, Will Myers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and Kirby Yates is out from the bullpen. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, John Solarte. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Here's Jabari Blash. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Hunter Renfroe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In tied at 93, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Eric Ivar now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, to look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Game number 3 of this new season between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
San Diego, center fielder, number 7.
And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Here it comes on 3-0. And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 3-2 now.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Will Myers is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike, and he takes